Yo, what's happening, YouTube? We finally getting some normalcy back to the yard. What's up, Kaya? I got everybody out together except for Soma and Major. I ain't gonna do that for a while. I ain't gonna do that as long as we still here in this yard because just in case something happens. But everybody else gonna get to hang out again, get reacclimated. Void just left. Moon's son from this litter right here. He just left, and she needs to kind of get used to being with them again, understanding like who's who, different personalities. She's only been with her. She's been out with Soma a lot, and him a little. I mean, she's been out with all of them here and there, but now it's back to normal on the yard. So she'll get a glimpse of what that's like, more than a glimpse, but to get a shock of what that's like. Right now, she always thinks she's the biggest, baddest thing in the yard because she's always out with Gaia. She's gonna learn now that that ain't the case. No, but just for safety, I got e-collars on those too because it's been a while. It's been a month at least since um, what's that dog's name? Hubble has been out with her. I mean, they're in cages. Like no, they're in cages right next to each other and they're fine. But being out running around and you know having the resources that they want to have, that could change. So just until I'm sure that everybody understands what I expect from them. They got e-collars on and perfect. That's what I want to see. Perfect. Unbothered, unworried about the other dogs. So we can just chill and get to know each other. I mean, they will play. I want to see them playing eventually, but it don't got to be today. It could be, sometime by the end of the week. Have her personality, have Lobo's personality start to blend in with theirs and her start to understand her place and understand what it means to be a dog. She can learn all that stuff from them. Yeah, boy. Oh, Major's cool with it. He don't care. It's really the females that I'm really worried about. Really, there's three of them, but this is what you want to see. You want to see her chilling, the dominant female on the yard at the time, chilling, and the wild one over there minding her business. Lobo, I mean, Gaia got her own thing to do, even though Major finna go take it from her, and then just one male to deal with. I'll eventually reacclimate Soma and Major, but like I said, it won't be on this yard. Just like I said, I'm in the suburbs. So, my neighbors are right next door. If something does happen, then it would sound crazy. Word on, Corey. Word on. I took Major and Hubble to do some bite work earlier today, but I didn't get no footage, which is cool. I like that sometimes. I like just focusing on just the work. You know what I'm saying? Not focusing on getting footage all the time. Sometimes you just gotta focus on the work, and when you do, you can really see what's happening. You can really see what's up with the dogs. But I'll get some footage for y'all next time. I think I'm gonna start taking Lobo probably in like a month or two. Probably in like a couple of weeks actually. Big two, they're rogue wolves. Well, that white one is an American bulldog, but these two brown ones and that black one are rogue wolves. They are um, American bulldog, pit bull, and Belgian Malinois on both sides, on top and bottom. It's that blend on top and bottom. On top and on bottom means both parents are that mix that I just said. Hold on, give me a second, y'all. Hold on. Shit. Damn it. No, Major, no. My bad, y'all. I rolled the backwood and it's coming apart. I know you. Ah, bitch. I want to get Lobo eventually playing with the bigger dogs because she ain't going to get just a bunch of wins when she starts playing with them. She's going to learn how to lose. But I'm okay with Gaia giving her a bunch of wins, though. Nobody did that for Gaia when she was a puppy, though. They were not giving her wins. She had to earn them. Because Major and Hubble were puppies, too. And they were trying to earn theirs. But Gaia is just a super good temperament that she ain't treating them like she got treated. I said every puppy from that litter is finally gone. It's just Gaia now, so I can really start getting her some work in. I mean Lobo, my bad. I really start getting some work in with Lobo. I got so many dogs. I just mix them up all the time. 2 year what's that did? That's 22 right on. Appreciate you. Major like Scar of the Lion King. Lobo don't want to play with him. He said, nah, son, go do something else to do. Go find you something else to do. Like I said, she's used to Gaia though. They're out together all the time. She spends most of her time with Gaia, Moon, and Soma. But she has to start getting used to them too, because we got a lot of work to do together. And they could teach her a lot. Yeah, they don't want to let Major play games. They're treating you like Rudolph, Major. I'm gonna have to start doing Lobo. Well, not have to start. I'm gonna have to do Major and Lobo together just one time. Get them a little more used to each other. She do not want to play with Major. She don't like him. Both Major and Hubble are looking so good at fight work though. They look so good today, both of them. Major's gonna get close to that Soma level. He's just so mean though that it's just hard to. Soma's that way without being mean. You know what I'm saying? Soma can be chill, and I think Major he's showing signs that he's starting to be able to be hella controllable too. But Soma was just a little more calm. But Major is every bit as driven and fight work as Soma. And then he's the same in any kind of thing I try to teach him to do. I need to get him on some wall climb too. Even though he just got such long legs, you know what I'm saying? I just don't know how he'll handle it. Some of the legs ain't as long as his, but we'll see. You know, we'll get him out there. Yeah, this is really what I wanted to see. I wanted to see how everybody felt about Lobo being in the yard with them. I wanted to see how the females felt after not being in the yard for a month together. And this isn't the whole story. You know, eventually they'll start to play. Right now, Hubble is just over there doing her own thing. She's been on her grown dog shit lately, where she just kind of comes out and chills. Except for she would dig a hole in my yard every once in a while, like she did that right there. But I want to see how they act when they start to play with each other. But seeing Lobo go venture out there, she ain't worried. She ain't nervous. Her tail's up. She still feels like, a big dog in the yard. She just don't want to play with these two, and I'm okay with that too, really, honestly. Because she'll get there. But at least she ain't acting scared, trying to sit next to me, trying to be under my chair and stuff like that. She's out doing what she normally does. And that's a good sign. Like I said, I can tell y'all notice each other, but her being able to just disregard them and still go play with Gaia like normal. Her being confident enough to tell Major, no, I don't want to play with you. Some dogs kind of duck or submit, and that's not bad. Submitting, bowing, submitting to like Major level, that's not a bad thing. It's more respectful. But one thing I didn't want from her is fear. Like I'm okay with her kind of showing her, respect to the dogs, or her showing like, fuck y'all, I'm not playing with y'all, which is what she's doing right now. Um, but I didn't want her to show fear, and it could have went that way. It could go either way, so just a test to see where she was at, and she's comfortable. Now it's just a matter of getting them comfortable enough to all play together. You see, these two are fine. They're fine right now. These two are fine right now, and she's fine-ish. Like she don't feel like she gotta go check nobody or go see about nothing. But I want to see what happens when they start to move close to each other. Or really just how long it takes before they start to move close. They also have e-collars on. Oh, they about to play these two. I can see them getting ready to do a little dance thing. So this will be interesting to see what happens when the other dogs get in this game if they start chasing each other. To see how they're gonna feel when Lobo gets into it. I got a feeling Lobo's gonna start trying to chase them too. And the one I'm interested to see it really is Hubble, seeing how she acts right now. Hubble, hey, no, Hubble, no. Right now she's approaching Gaia with energy, like she's gonna go take that stick. It's like that girl. Yeah, Hubble don't love that everybody's out here right now, but she'll get over it. She also has her, like I said, she also has her e-collar on, so she don't love that either. Good girl, Bubba. So she don't love that either. You see Bubba not really wanting to get in that game when Maker starts to get ready to play. Y'all, Guza, it is about 6 o'clock where I'm at. It's about 5:30 p.m. where I'm at. That's good. With their right there, that's good. Major and Lobo. Major bold. Lobo never let her talk to her like that before. Just go over there and lift her leg up. I wonder how she's gonna respond to it. When she was younger, she would have bit his ass. Hey, hey. But she's okay with him. She's like, oh, okay, he's just like me. He got energy just like me, and this is respect right here. But she likes to go to a little enough distance where she feels tough. But walking away like that is respect. She still ain't um, fully like understanding she should submit to him, but she understands that she should show some level of respect, and that's good. And he ain't demanding. He ain't trying to be demanding right now, and that's good too. And I would be okay if he was. I would just check it. You know what I'm saying? Make sure he didn't go too far. I don't mind him. I don't mind him kind of putting her in her place, but I would just make sure it didn't go too far. But that's good. Major has good. He has good patience and good discipline when it comes to the dogs back here. him and Moon did get into it heavy, but that's when both of them are the kind of dogs that Moon ain't she ain't backing up. You know what I'm saying? Like if one, like usually they kind of like growl and be like do all that things together, but somebody kind of like chills, and it ends that day. Moon wasn't finna chill and he wasn't finna chill. But if Moon had just stopped, um, he would have stopped. But it kind of once she got a hold of him, then he was like, oh yeah, no. I love to see Bubba just chilling like that. But then now that's good. He ran along Major. He trying to go do something to her. Major, no, go. Leave her alone. Major wants to go running. Like I said, they just came from bite work, him and Hubble, so his ass should be tired. But Major ain't never tired. Soma is a little less, like he doesn't resource guard as hard as, I mean, not so much Major doesn't resource guard as hard as Major. Like he would share that stick with her most of the time. He would share that stick with Bubba most of the time. But Major, Soma, he would like get the fuck away from me. Hey, leave her alone. No, I don't want her going to go wake her up. She's interested in it though. We'll let Bubba come around on her own time. So her and Bubba, when they're out here together, Bubba usually doesn't have a collar on. But like I said, because her and Bubba haven't been out together in a while, it's just safe for me to have a collar on. And since Bubba and Major are out here, it's better to have a collar on because there's a good chance that if one of them starts to do something, the other one does it too. So it's just easier for me to just do it, have that e-collars on. It's like two extra pair of hands. And today, I'm just letting them chill back here, because like I said, it's her first day being back here with them this way, where we all just everybody's back here. Um, so and like again, it's her and her first day out here in a long time together, loose, and I just don't want to get a bunch of activity. I'll build up to that. I'll have them all out again tomorrow. I'll start taking 2 or 3 on walks together, um, and and then I'll start to kind of get them active back here to where everybody's running around the yard or we're playing fetch together or something like that. That way they all always will have a workout partner. They'll always have somebody back here. I like them back here running and playing and wrestling and chasing and all that stuff. And um, these two will do it together, and Major and Bubba will do it together, and Moon and Gaia do it together. The only person who don't really have that is someone he used to with Apollo, Major and Hubble's mom. They be back there running all day long, but they grew up together. He was a little older than her, maybe like 5, 6 months older than her. But by the time they were both two, they were just both super good dogs, grown dogs. I wish I would have kept Apollo. I should have kept her. My yard would be totally different. if I kept Apollo. As far as just how everybody acts, I don't think Major would be as wild if Apollo was here, because Apollo was wild too, but Apollo would have checked him in ways I didn't allow the other dogs. Apollo, by the time he was like 7 weeks, Apollo was gone, and the other dogs who were here, if they would have, put him in his place, they would have gone too far. It was and it was Soma and Moon, and so I didn't let them really check him really, really. I mean, they did every once in a while, but not really. And now he's just a maniac. But yeah, I wish I would have kept Apollo a little longer. Kept her with him up until about 6 months, 6, 7 months, or something like that. But it is what it is. That's the good thing about, that's the thing about having a good female dog. If you got a good female dog, she can pass so much shit onto those puppies, and that shit goes a long way. That shit goes a long way in your line, in your life with the dog. Most of the dogs, not most of the dogs, every dog that I've sold or given away, every dog, crazy, crazy stable dog, super stable dog, because the mom, when they were puppies, was able to show them so much shit. She was able to imprint so much shit on them so early every time. Moon's able to do that. Um, um, and Apollo was that type of dog too. She was super tested, so she had so much shit to offer those puppies. And she ended up going back to the breeder that I got her from. And I wish I would have waited a little longer for his sake. You know what I'm saying? But again, he's fire. I'm not saying ain't nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? But that's just a tip for people out there who might get into breeding. People who might see this who might get into breeding. Have a good female. A lot of people just talk about the male. Have a good female, but turn that female before you breed her. Turn her into something fire. Turn her into something nice. So by the time she has puppies, she's able to show them all of that shit. And then go do that shit with her while she's raising those puppies. You know what I'm saying? By the time she's puppies, she's able to show them all that shit. What you do, Major? You did something that you better be. You alright? You okay? Come here. Come here. What's up with you? What happened? Bit something. Come here. Go. 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 But yeah, like I said, like I was saying, people look so much at the stud. Have you a great female, because that's who's going to pass everything down to those puppies. That's who's going to teach everything to those puppies. That male, he is not going to do that. I mean, there are some males who will. Go, go, go. But that a good female definitely will, because she's going to be able to discipline them in a way that doesn't set them back. She's going to be able to reward them. She's going to be able to show them all kind of shit. That's how you keep having good dogs. Is you keep having good females, and how you keep having good females is you keep building good females. rock solid. My dog was at it. But again, most people are gonna tell you, get you a stud, get you a stud, get you a stud, and that is true. You do need a nice male, but what that a nice male is, what that is something different to everybody. Get you a good female who is super well rounded, who can teach your dogs, your puppies that you're gonna have, whatever it is, whatever the job you're gonna be doing with them. Get you a good female, build her, build her up, and then let her raise those puppies. Even if she only raises them for 12 weeks, let her raise those puppies, and then send them off and watch the difference. Don't just get a female who looks good or acts good. Teach her everything. Show her shit. You know what I mean? Give her some super good exposure to shit. See where she really is. And then when she has those puppies, just go back through all of that shit again with her. Just in normal day to day work, you know, and watch what happens. My bad, y'all. My damn backwood coming apart. Again, I'm just letting everybody do their own thing. Normally, I would be calling them and playing with them and shit, but again, I don't want to get no excitement. I just want them to kind of, you know, everybody be out here, be in peace, get comfortable. Because it's been a minute. And then probably sometime end of the week or something like that, I'll start to be able to really start calling everybody and playing and all that kind of shit. Yeah, you see Lobo just see Major was out there and turn around. She ain't super interested in being close to him just yet. But still not so worried that she, is scared to go out there. Lobo, no. Major, no, out. See, like now, right now, I would normally be talking to them and shit like that, but again, I want to get them excited. Not just yet, not today. Ain't no reason. What the fuck you got on your mouth? What's up with you? I just noticed I ain't got a collar on Lobo though. I should have a collar on her. That's the other thing. If we're doing something like what I'm trying to do right now, make sure every dog got a collar on. That way, if some shit jump off, it's easier to break it up. Girl, no, boy, I like that. She just went and took that stick. She know that's a big dog stick. Hope she don't start guarding it though, but we'll see what happens if she does. Because one of the big dogs are definitely gonna see her with it and want it. YouTube, we'll get out of here. I'll be with y'all next time.